No? No? Alright, so people went pretty hard on this dude in the last video I posted.
Look, you can't even tell it's got a fucking engine. Where's the fucking engine? Man, what the fuck is this? It's got light 1.0. I mean, it's got here too. V2, V1.
But now here's the deal. Did you know? And honestly, he's like one of the funniest guys I've ever met in my entire life. But the situation with this vehicle is they actually couldn't afford to fix the repairs. It needed an entire differential. It needed an entire drive shaft, axles. All that was garbage. And so all that together, it ended up being like way over like $2,000. And I don't know if you remember this vehicle from about 6 months ago, but in case you forgot, here's a reminder.
Are you getting it, Matt? This might not even fucking work anyway. Who fucking knows, dude? I don't know, man. You okay, bro?
We can go ahead and slide this differential on back. Oh boy, it's always something else.
Drive shaft was broke, axles were broke. Just like one thing led to another, right? I'm not sure what started it. Maybe the differential did. At first I was just going to replace gaskets in the differential. Alright, so clearly we have a leak here. It's just steadily dripping. Once I took it apart, this happened.
Well, as you guys can see here,
so then it just like, you know, it was like a snowball effect. Like things kept getting worse as I was working. I was like, all right, I'll take this off. Oh crap, it's broke. Let me take this off. Oh crap, it's broke. And then you take off the main part. Oh crap, it's broke. And so long story short, they donated this vehicle. So after picking up this vehicle, I learned from the neighbors that the couple that is donating the vehicle hadn't been able to drive it for over 6 months now, and in doing so, they've been having to take the bus. They've been having to use their son's car mostly. But little do they know that I bought everything for their vehicle, and I'm just going to fix it and give it right back to them. So they no longer have to take the bus and no longer have to use their son's vehicle. Now, point being is, here's the deal. He's a good guy, okay? He just likes to, you know, he used to be a sailor. Thanks to Top Don, I got to show you guys how cold it is today. Look at that, 6.4 degrees Celsius. Let's see what I'm at. Pull this pin. This should be fun. Okay. Woohoo, it's a little cold. You guys remember from the first video? We just pushed this thing here. See, we just push this button in and we just shift this thing back. Alright, so here we go. Terrific. Alright, well, let's go ahead and jack this thing on up and get to work. So when it comes to jacking this thing up, you got to keep in mind you're putting in a differential. Okay. So we have to jack it up pretty high. Okay, my hands are freezing. There we go. Probably be easier just to do that. Okay guys, so you see how there's 3 blue ones and 1 green one? For like 2 months I've been rolling around with 1 green one, wondering why I only have 1. And I guess it's because I left it at this customer's house. Next. And you know, one thing I didn't know if you knew or not, but you can actually jack an entire vehicle up like this with just 3 jack stands. But we're not going to do that. Dang. Ugh. You know, here's the deal. Salute goes out to mobile mechanics because, well, a little thing you guys don't know about what we do is we'll work on the vehicle wherever it's at. You know what I mean? So, like, I was only able to push this thing off this far from the trailer, and that's where we're working on it. Well, we got ourselves a little heater, so hopefully we can make this stay a little bit better, because it's freezing. Alright, so just like that, this job is a whole lot better. Alright, let's take a look at all the cool things that we bought for this vehicle. Drive shaft. Actually go to my truck. It's the other big box. $700 part. Gotta love Cadillac. It's a box within a box within a box. Look at that. Look at that. Fun fact about these things is, so when one part goes out, you gotta replace the whole deal. Look at her. We'll just look at it. It's my new printer. No, I'm totally just joking. Here's the deal. I bought this differential off of eBay, and they sent it in a printer box. You know, guys, it's going to be really incredible the day that I'm able to get a shop, because working outside is not always awesome. Getting cold is bad. Wait until the summer comes. I'd much rather work on a freezing cold day than a super hot. Look at that. How wonderful. Got this. Which I kept inside, so luckily it's not covered in ice. Can you guys guess what these are? Voila. This is the action. There's two of them.
Hey dude, we were delivering your food and our car broke down in your driveway.
I'm gonna have to go straight to your battery. I just don't have a good connection.
It says 11.0. 11.1.
Yeah, we got a bit better of a connection. It says your battery is at 0%. You might have an alternator issue if you just had a new battery. It sounds alive now. You can test your alternator with this.
Oh, really?
Yeah, look. Oh. Bro.
Alternator?
Yeah.
And now,
But luckily the alternator's just right there.
can you do it?
Yeah. You want to go grab an alternator?
I don't have the fucking money.
Hey, what a perfect place to break down, though. A mechanic's house. Well, it looks like we're doing an alternator real quick. Alright guys, so I had to go inside and change my upper outfit, and I'll tell you why. It's because today is actually Valentine's Day. So happy Valentine's! Yeah, happy Valentine's Day. I had to take that off because I know you guys are like, why is it? It's really cold. Now it's a little bit warm. Now, I let this thing charge in, as you can see here, and hopefully I can just pull it up a bit. I don't really want to work on it right here. Okay, so we got lucky. Right at the end there, it started to cut out. Hey, but since I got you here, would you like to learn how to replace an alternator on a, this is a 2013 Dodge Journey 3.6. Real simple. First things, pull this thing. We're gonna have to remove this hose and this hose. All right, here's the deal. Obviously, we want to have a drain pan under there to catch all that coolant. And look at that, she's wide open. So unfortunately, we do have to jack it up to get that serpentine built on. And even though I'm doing the job for free, I would like to thank this person, because this is the person that paid for the alternator. So that being said, for myself personally and from this customer, we thank you very much for your donation. All right, well now it's time to take off that belt. Would you like to see how we're gonna do that? Just take it off from right there. Look at that. Now we can just zip this thing on out of there. Oh, that stings. 1, 2, and then right down here is number 3. Number 3. Look at that. Look at that. Looks like it got filled with oil. Ew. Is that hair? Out with the old, and then with the new. Alright, so it's basically going to be reverse everything that we just did. Well, I think that's everything. Alright, so now we just got to start this thing and then retest that alternator. You guys ready? Nice. Alright, so let's test that alternator. Alright, so you can see there, we got 13.1, 13.2. Which indicates that this is a good alternator. Alright, so now it's time for this person to continue with their job, and me continue with mine. Yay!